Hi, and welcome to the Fitsmi Kitchen. I'm Adriana, and this is Marissa from the blog mindoverbooty.com. Today, we're bringing you another awesome teen-friendly recipe perfect for the holiday season. Marissa, what's your favorite thing about the holidays?
Well, I love getting together with family and friends, and I love busting out my big fuzzy sweaters, and I definitely love holiday food.
Me too.
But unfortunately, a lot of the food you see around the holidays isn't exactly in line with my normal healthy eating habits.
I know what you mean. There are cookies and cakes and pies.
Yeah, and those things are super delicious treats, but when I'm heading to a family gathering, I love to make something slightly healthier. That's one of my favorites. And if you like cooking around the holidays, this could be a really fun way for you to participate.
So, what would you say is your favorite holiday recipe?
I'm obsessed with sweet potatoes because they have so much natural flavor.
And lots of vitamins, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't guess it, but sweet potatoes are actually one of the healthiest foods out there.
Wow.
They're packed with fiber, vitamin A, and healthy carbs. And I mean, they taste delicious. The problem is that most sweet potato recipes involve adding a ton of sugar, butter, cream, and even marshmallows, which is not exactly grade A healthy stuff. So what I'm going to make today is a sweet potato recipe that's just as sweet, just as creamy, and definitely just as delicious, but a little better for you.
How are you going to pull that off?
Well, let me show you.
Okay, Marissa, what do we have here?
We have 2 large sweet potatoes that I pre-baked at 350 degrees for about an hour.
Okay.
And we're going to have a recipe linked below that'll show you how to microwave them if you don't really have the time to bake them. The point is you want to be able to stick a fork in and have it be soft. So just cook it until that point.
Okay.
Now we're just going to scrape out the insides with a fork and put it in this bowl and then mash them up.
Sounds like fun. So, what's next?
Okay, so now that we have the potatoes all mashed up, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of 2% Greek yogurt.
Oh, I love Greek yogurt.
Yeah, it's really delicious. And the reason I'm adding this is because you still want that creaminess and a little bit of the fat that you would get from a butter or cream in your mashed potatoes without the calories. Plus, Greek yogurt has a lot of protein in it, so you get a little extra of that in there.
Awesome. So I'm just stirring this up, making it all smooth.
Then I like to add a little bit of maple syrup for some sweetness. I do 2 tablespoons. You want to make sure this is a real maple syrup and not your Aunt Jemima, which is actually corn syrup.
Ew.
Yeah. So 2 tablespoons, you're definitely going to have that nice sweet flavor that you like from those holiday sweet potatoes without as much of the sugar.
Plus, I love the flavor of real maple syrup.
I know, it's so distinct. And then I'm adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's going to bring out some of the natural sweetness in the sweet potatoes.
Oh, that smells good.
Right? You just bathe in that. And now I have a spice blend that I made in advance. I have to ask you, do you like cinnamon?
I love cinnamon.
Okay, me too. Good. So this is a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that's just going to bring out a lot of the natural flavors that sweet potatoes already have. And now we're just going to stir that up until it's nice and smooth. Now, just so you guys know, this is a half recipe, so it serves about 4 people for sides. But if you have a big family and you think they'd be into trying something new or open to a healthier option, feel free to make a double batch. This will not go bad. Definitely will last and store in the fridge for a few days for some of those extra healthy Thanksgiving leftovers. Into the casserole dish goes your all mashed up sweet potatoes.
Okay. Such a good stir.
You are. Thanks for being a good helper. Okay, now I have the most important question. Do you like something on top of your mashed sweet potatoes?
I like something crunchy.
Me too. Okay, so today I have pecan pieces. I have a 1/4 cup. You can find them already kind of crushed up, so you don't even have to do any work. But any other nut would really work. Walnuts would be great. Even slivered almonds. Basically, whatever's in your house. You don't have to go out of your way that much for something really delicious and special. So we're going to flatten out the top of those a little bit. Once that's done, I'm just going to sprinkle these over top. It's going to give you a little bit of that extra crunch. And again, it complements a lot of the flavors that we already put in. And now you're all done. How delicious does that look?
Oh, I'm so ready to try some.
Are we going to taste this?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. All those spices really, you could taste them.
And it's so sweet. But we only put in like 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
That's right. That's where the sweet potatoes come in. And I have to say, if you bake them, it does bring out a little bit more of their natural sweetness. So if you have the time, it's really worth it to just pop them in the oven while you're in the shower.
They're really good, seriously. So thanks so much for joining us here in the Fitsmi Kitchen. We wish you a very happy holiday and tune in next time. Cheers!